All right. Well, welcome in to MincoBulldogs.tv.
Lord, we're thankful for this day that you've given us. We're thankful for this evening. And especially tonight, we're thankful for our veterans. We're thankful for the freedom that we have here. And that freedom includes the ability to come here tonight and watch a football game. We ask your blessings on the players. We ask your protection over them, over the officials. We ask you to give us all a safe trip home tonight. Most of all, Father, we thank you for Jesus. It's through him I pray. Amen.
Well, welcome into MincoBulldogs.tv as we get ready for the 2023 playoffs. And Class A will get started this evening. Special presentation for our veterans. And so the boys had the flags out. The bands played. We had fireworks. And, man, we are ready to go. And so we're glad that you have joined us, and we'll get started here in about 5 minutes. And so we'll get you ready for all the action that's happening this evening. We'll have the coin toss here in just a moment as the band walks off. And they have done an excellent job with Mr. Hullett up at the top, making sure things happen. Boy, he does a good job there leading the band. And so we're excited that you're here with us, excited that we're going to get to watch some playoffs happen tonight. This is going to be between the Minco Bulldogs and the Elmore City Pernell Badgers. And so, Mr. Sims, my mom and dad and brother live over in Elmore City. And
we were just
so
talking
my
to someone
nieces and nephews, my niece and nephews go to school over there. None of them play football, so some of them are in the band, things like that.
Yeah.
So they were going to make the trip over. So I know they were excited to be in the playoffs. They don't make the playoffs super often, but here they are this year. They've made it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I talked to some of their coaches before the game, and they've got a challenging task playing these Bulldogs, but I know they're awfully excited to be in the playoffs.
That's
Anytime this is Minco's 14th straight year to make this.
How about that?
That's
14
pretty impressive.
in a row.
So I would assume that's some type of record for the Minco Bulldogs, that is continuing on here. So
yeah, excellent job, man. These undefeated Minco Bulldogs are 10-0. 5-0 in district. That earned them first place, and so that earned them a home game for the first round. If they can win this game, they'll get a home game in the second round. Very important.
Yes.
And so we're excited that they're getting to play tonight. And so 7-0, just studs, really, or 10-0, I mean. Elmore City was 5-5 overall, 4-3 in their district. They had a tiebreaker with Wynnewood and was able to beat them by district points. And so that's how they got into the playoffs.
that doesn't break my heart any after
No,
last year.
not after last year, huh? And so it's good to see them make it. I know I'm glad. I got a little I'm Mr. Sims, when I was watching my brother go to school, he's younger than me. I remember they had the longest losing streak in Oklahoma history in football.
Wow.
While I was there. They lost like 5 years in a row, couldn't win a game.
That's pretty incredible.
But here they are in the playoffs, so I know.
Pretty incredible.
So these are their kids. So the parents might have not done as well, but the kids have done well. So they're here in the playoffs, and so I know they're excited. And we might even have some of you watching tonight, so we're glad you're watching with us as well.
We appreciate those fans that made it up from Elmore City. There's a handful, and that's a drive now.
Yeah, that is a drive. It's a little bit. It's about an hour 15, hour 20. Depends how fast you go.
I've seen your dad here a few times this week for junior high basketball
Yeah, he's
games.
come. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, watching some basketball. So it looks like we've got the coin toss. They're going to shake hands. And we're getting closer and closer here.
Boy, it is a beautiful night, isn't it?
It is perfect.
No wind, nice temperature, a little cool, but it is a beautiful night.
Yeah, and so Minco ranked number 3 in Class A coming into these playoffs, and so they're highly ranked, highly touted, being talked about as one of those that could possibly make a run at state. And so we can't wait to see if they can do that this year. But here's the first step. You got to go step 1 first.
Certainly.
And here come your Bulldogs. You're going to see a bunch of flags come out with them.
How cool does that look?
Yeah, it looks great. And so just to kind of give you an idea this year, Minco has only allowed, I think it's just barely over 100 points in the year. So 10 games. I mean, they're averaging just they're allowing just over 10 points a game,
the
defenses. So defense has been stellar. Last week playing Cassidy was a really good team. They recruited a lot last year. I've got a friend that has a friend that's coaching over there, and he was talking about the 2 kids going to OU.
Yeah.
And they had some really good linemen and they had a linebacker that was really good. And so that was a tough task to finish undefeated, and they did that. So I think they're ready to go.
Yeah, and, last week, we made 2 key defensive plays at the end of the game to secure that victory. 2 interceptions, Ben Birchfield and Reese Nest.
Yeah, it was awesome.
2 key interceptions, and so it was a good win for the Bulldogs. And a new season starts tonight, Pastor
That's
Mike.
right.
Brand new.
Everybody starts 0-0 right here.
So and you cannot have a slip up in this level. We don't want an early exit. Hopefully the Bulldogs can really put the pedal to the metal, so to speak,
That's
and
right.
really put our foot down on them and get it going early here.
Yeah, get it going early. Well, we got Cameron on the sideline down there. And so, Cameron, what are you excited to see tonight as we start some playoff action?
I'm super excited, and I can tell from the sidelines these guys are pumped to be here and get going. So I'll be looking to see, if they're keep it under control, keep their excitement down a little bit, and just go and win this game because they could easily win this one. They just need to just keep it under control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and just do what you need to do. And so here's the kickoff from the Badgers. He's going to catch it about the 37. He dropped it. There's going to be a fight for the ball. Let's see which way they point. And he's going to point Minco's way, and so it'll be Minco football. And so they'll start at the 40-yard line. Well, that made it interesting to start the game there.
Well, you got to make sure, Sayrath got that, George. And you just got to make sure that you catch the ball before you run with it.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're usually not ready for that. Usually to block in that moment, not running the ball. But here we go. Boy, this is the first game for me where we start in the night.
Yeah, I know. It's dark.
That's right. And so got Reed McMurtry, and there goes Valdez in motion. Ball on the ground, but Sarath picks it up, and he's going to fall forward for about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I got to clean that snap up. We had some snapping issues last week. Got to clean that stuff up.
Well, we lost a good one.
We did.
Yeah, lost a good one, and Shane Godwin was our center, and he did such a good job all year. So I'll get you the starting lineup in second. And another drop ball. McMurtry's going to have to make something out of nothing, and he can't. And he's going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Football is a game of execution, and you got to execute well or it's going to punish you.
Yeah, it sure will. And so 3rd down and 9. So your center is Gavin Goodman. Eli Kirkus is on your right tackle, number 53. Zach Willman is your left guard. It looks like Colton Mendez is your left tackle. And I was trying to get who your right.
Case Brassfield,
I think it's Case Brassfield, yeah. Case Brassfield. So a good snap there. He's looking deep. He's trying to find Birchfield, and he's got him. Bulldog touchdown. Ben Birchfield from Reed McMurtry, 60-yard touchdown.
When Ben makes that break and gets ahead of the secondary guy in the secondary, the cornerback and safety, man, it's a good chance it's going to score.
And he does just that. And so they're going to go for 2. So they're going to get lined up kind of in that I, or that kind of, I call it the wing T. It might be split T, whichever way you want to go, but they're going big with Bratcher and Ashton Taylor in there. Valdez running back behind McMurtry. There goes motion from Ness. They're going to get it to Valdez. He's stopped, and he does not get in, and so it'll be 6-0
He
to
had
start.
a pretty big hole there to the left
I
side.
thought he did too, but he didn't see it.
He didn't see it.
Didn't see it, and so big touchdown by Ben Birchfield. Boy, the speed was there. Well, Cameron, that's a good way to start it off, isn't it? Birchfield flying past everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's exactly what you wanted to see. I mean, the 2 bobble snaps weren't very good, but, man, I don't know what you do to stop number 2 on that. You put deep safety back there, and they did, and he still blew by 2 people. He's just that fast.
He is that fast, and so he can flat out get there.
It's going to be running in some indoor track meets at OU. Kind of not invitationals, but he gets the opportunity to do that. And I think he'll do well at those track meets. We're going to get some 6A competition, and he's fast. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he is. He can flat out go. And so Minco get ready to kick off. I'm sorry I don't have the names for the Badgers. Did you ever get that? I never got one.
I did not.
I didn't get a lineup for them. And so I'll call out numbers for the Badgers. I'm sure if you're watching from Elmore City, you'll know who they are.
Our public address people did, but unfortunately the names were covered up, so he was kind of frustrated.
And so the kickoff by McMurtry, it's going to go to the 17, and he's going to have to pick it up. And he is met quickly. Oh, and he missed it. Nest had him but couldn't get him down. But there's Valdez. He's going to wrangle him around by his shoulder pads. And he's going to be dropped about the 4-yard line.
Wow.
And so good job by the Minco special teams. And so the Elmore City Badgers are going to have to start way back into their territory.
Well, the strength of our team's defense, we're going to see how they come out here and see if they can shut this Elmore City team down quickly.
And so let's see if I can get you some defenders out there, get you some starting lineups. I see Willman. I see Kirkus. I see Sayrath and Ashton Taylor.
What do we have going on here?
Did we have a penalty?
I think.
That's on your defensive line who I announced. And so he's going to give us a call here.
Maybe they said it was a fair catch. I don't know.
And so he explained it to Coach Wardlaw, and so I guess it's going to be what it's going to be. They moved him all the way up to the 20.
That's kind of crazy.
1-yard line.
Oh, personal foul, face mask.
Face mask, okay. I wondered if Reese Ness, number 12 for the Bulldogs, I wondered if he grabbed him real quick. I thought he might have, and so maybe they called that. So I got your starting lineup on your line. They're going to snap it quickly and try to go up the middle, but there is nowhere to go. Ball's on the ground. I think a Badger fell on it.
That's one of the things some of the boys told me this week is that Elmore City is going to line up and snap it quickly. They don't waste a lot of time.
They've got a running back that is probably their best player, and he moves pretty good. They got a couple other players, and so but you can see they're not super deep. They don't have a whole lot of people over there on the sidelines. They've only got a certain amount of players, which makes it tough. And so your linebackers right now is Sebastian Valdez at middle. Jace Bratcher is out there too. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it over, and there is Carson Littlejohn. He catches it, and he's going to try to make some moves here. He's going to get to the 20, to the 10. He jumps over one and falls out of bounds with probably about the, 5-yard line, 6-yard line, and Carson Littlejohn with the interception and turnover, and he is pumped. Good job by Littlejohn.
Yeah, he just stayed where he needed to be. He caught the ball first before he tried to run, and a great interception by Littlejohn.
And there's also a penalty down. And they're going to call something against the Bulldogs, it looks like.
Are they calling targeting?
I don't know.
I don't know what.
I'm trying to figure out. He was talking to his other referees
I don't know
there.
What's going on here?
So they're going to back him up, but still got the ball.
Still a turnover. So.
Still a turnover, and so good job by the defense there as Carson Littlejohn stood back there and was able to get that zone. And so it was nicely done. Nicely done by Carson Littlejohn. Good job on defense. And so they'll come back out. Looks like receivers Ben Birchfield, Reese Nest, Ashton Taylor, and Jace Bratcher is there on the line.
Another personal foul against the Bulldogs.
Personal foul. Well, the Bulldogs are really good at that. They're so aggressive, and I guess sometimes the referees just and so here we go. Got Noah Johnson in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to go north and south. He's going to carry a couple, and he's going to get himself quite a few yards.
Yeah, almost a first down.
Almost a first down. He's going to get about 9, almost 10. I think they're going to give him 10. And they're going to give it a first down, I believe. And they do. So Noah Johnson gets the first down. And so Johnson's going to be behind McMurtry. There goes Nest. Bad snap. It's high. McMurtry's going to have to fall on it. He can't. The Badgers got it. Well, you're right. That snap's just not there, is it? And so you cannot – they're going to have to clean that up and quick.
Yeah, they are, because that, against a good team, it's really going to cost you.
Yeah, really. Well, you can't give up plays like that. McMurtry jumped up trying to get it but couldn't grab a hold of it. And so then the ball just bounced a weird way because it's not a basketball. It'll bounce on you somewhere. And so the Bulldogs are having to come back out there. The quarterback's going to take it on his own to the outside. He's going to get himself quite a few. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, close to a first down.
There's going to be some type of block. It was a block in the back, Pastor Mike.
Okay.
Looked like to me over there, right on the sidelines, and
a sideline warning.
I'm having a hard time following the officials. I'm not going to lie here.
Well, I'll take care of it. Don't you worry about those officials. I get it. You just watch the game, all right?
Okay, there they go.
So they're going to back him up. So sideline warning on Minco, and then got a block in the back. And so that'll move it back. So, man, a good first down run by the quarterback, but couldn't take advantage of it. They got the penalty, and so it'll be first down. And let's see, they're on the 19, first down on the 19, so about 15 yards here. Going to look to pass, looking over the middle. Oh, and just over the hands of Birchfield. Couldn't quite get his mitts on it. And so it'll be second down and 15.
Ben was watching that one. He wanted that one.
I'm surprised they've thrown the ball as much as they have so far. But I think they're trying to loosen that defense up. I think when you see who you see there up the middle, Eli Kirkus and Zach Willman, when you see those two, you probably do try to want to go somewhere else, huh?
Yes.
So let me get you the rest of the starters. I see Taylor Truelove started at linebacker, and so he's been out there playing. Carson Littlejohn, Ben Birchfield, Reed McMurtry, and Reese Nest is who's out there. They're going to try it on the outside, and there's a huge tackle.
Man,
nicely done.
Tackle
That's by Taylor Truelove.
Yeah. He
freshman?
Sophomore. Taylor's got a lot of quickness. He just showed there.
Yeah, that's Landon McMahon's out, and also Dason McMurtry's out, and Jake Caruth, I believe, is resting as well. And so meaning other players have to come out. And that's what we've talked about since day one, right?
Yeah.
First broadcast is the depth of the Bulldogs is why we thought they had a really good chance to make a run this year. And so once again, you're seeing that they're going to need it. He's going to hand it off. He's got a little room. He's going to get a good block, and somebody's going to have to catch him. Birchfield's on his heels. Him and Ness finally track him down, but nice blocking by the Badgers and get a huge first down on third down and forever. Yeah. But there's a hold on the Badgers, and they're going to have to back it all the way up. Oh,
costly penalty on Elmore City.
Heart-crushing. They've had two great runs on this drive to get first downs and penalties on both of them. And so working out for the Badgers. A lot of flags so far, isn't it?
Well, it's not too often you see like a 3rd and 25 and they get about 40-yard run on that.
It was great blocking, but evidently it was such good blocking somebody had a hold of somebody. And usually that's what happens. When you can get that much, it's like there had to be something, and there was up in the middle. And the Bulldogs are going to back them up again, and it's third down and more than I can count. That's more than my fingers and toes, Mr. Sims.
It says 3rd 23. It's longer than 23.
We'll trust Ryan Beck in there, whatever he came up with. And so he's going to have to throw it. Oh, he almost got tackled, and he breaks one, he breaks another, and finally Willman's able to grab a hold of him, bring him down. You could see he's a good athlete.
He's elusive, isn't he?
You can see he can move because there was a lot of mitts on him. They couldn't drag him down, and so it'll be 4th down and 20-something. I'll just say that. We're down to 8 minutes, 3 seconds, clock running. Reed McMurtry filled in the punt. Interesting.
That is interesting.
And so I'm going to guess there's going to be a lot of fair catches. If there's not, then I would question this. And so the snap's good. Got the kickoff.
Wow,
pretty good punt.
Pretty good leg.
He's going. It took a bad bounce for the Badgers. Good bounce for the Bulldogs. They'll pick it up about the 38-yard line of Badger territory, and the Bulldogs are going to get out on that field again and see if they can score. It's 7 minutes, 38 seconds.
They need to score on this drive. You cannot turn the ball over. We got to score.
Yep.
Keep the pressure up. Just keep the foot on the gas here.
Yeah, when you have the advantage as far as athletes and the amount of football players you have compared to them, things like that. But you can let a team stay in it by turnovers, penalties, little mistakes, and all of a sudden they'll find some confidence, and you don't want that to happen.
No.
So got to get the foot on the gas pedal. And so here comes Little John in motion. McMurtry's looking for Birchfield. He's got him on the skinny post. Hit him in the hands perfectly.
Yeah, you can't do any better than that.
And so nice route by Birchfield. That's that post pattern. McMurtry puts it on a dime, and Ben Birchfield just drops that one. And so 2nd down and 10.
Wow.
Man, oh, man, that
was a touchdown.
Yeah, that was an easy touchdown. They can't match his speed. He's too fast. But if you don't catch the ball, you won't get it very many times. So another bad snap and another drop. And there's another fumble recovery for the Badgers. So the bad snap is really hurting them down there. Well, Cameron, you're watching. What's going on with that snap? What do they need to do to clean that snap up? What is that center worried about not getting that snap back there how it needs to?
I think really it comes down to a lot like injuries have been bitten on the offensive line, and so it's a pretty new snap for, I think, Case Bratsfield. And so he just needs to get it up. He's just putting it in the dirt, and so just needs to focus on that.
Yeah, here come the Badgers ready to come out. And so they're going to look to throw again, and he falls. Sayrath and Taylor were on the heels, but he goes down. His back foot slipped as he tried to plant. So it'll be 2nd down and probably about 18. And so 2nd down, maybe 19, 18, somewhere around there. But, yeah, I think so. I agree, Cameron. I think it is new, but he's had a few weeks to do that.
No, you got to clean
I think my advice to him would be, take your time. Worry about the snap and then go block. Yeah. I know you want to get on that block quickly, but most importantly, you got to get that snap. And so I think just concentrate on that. They're going to hand it off, and Taylor's there, pushes him outside, and then who was that? I believe that was Valdez.
Yeah, you're right, Valdez.
Or Sayrath. No, Sayrath. You're right. Sayrath grabbed him. And good job. Good pursuit there by the Bulldogs. And Ashton Taylor, once again, it's hard to put a block on him, isn't it?
It is.
And so it looks like we're going to have a timeout from the Badgers. They're going to talk through a few things. So 6 minutes, 29 seconds, 6-0. But the Bulldogs have 2 turnovers.
Yes.
And so they've given up, and that's not been the case this year. But here they are doing that. They've been really good on the turnover battle. That turnover margin has been owned by the Bulldogs. They get multiple turnovers a game, every game. That defense turns that ball over, the Bulldogs do, and go get that ball a lot to give extra possessions. But here in the last few weeks, we've seen a lot of turnovers, and that's got to get cleaned up. And so,
I want to give a shout-out to somebody.
Go for it.
We have a young lady named Andrea Reed watching from Imperial, Missouri tonight. Her family's here. Ryan Reed, her husband, and their children are here watching their nephew, Reed McMurtry.
All right.
And it's Leah's brother.
Okay.
And we are glad that she is watching.
Yeah. Welcome to the broadcast.
She could not make the trip tonight. We have another one here just a little bit we'll do, but welcome.
All the way from Missouri,
All the way from Missouri.
All right. We like that.
We got a special one here in just a few minutes.
Well, let me tell you what, those McMurtry boys can flat out play.
Yes, they can.
And so 3rd down and a lot. And so he's going to look to come to the outside. Birchfield's going to have to get there. He does a good job. Nicely done by Ben Birchfield on that block. He made sure to contain that, and that's the key. Because those Bulldogs are going to pursue. So it's going to be 4th and 14. 4th and 14 with 6 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock's rolling. I think the punt team's coming out. You can see they've got a few athletes out there, don't they?
I mean, you can see why they got that 4th place team.
That's
fourth
right.
Place. Or made the playoffs. So they definitely have some talent. They're not a.
Yeah, no, they've got some guys that can move around and
but we got to quit turning the ball over, Pastor.
That's going to be the key. That's not good.
Knock that off.
Oh,
Ooh,
Taylor
almost got
gets his
handed.
hand on it.
Yeah,
It's
he
blocked. And it rolls out about the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs. I think Taylor got his hand on that.
He did.
If not, it was super close. And so that Ashton Taylor, he can do a lot. It's nice to have him on your side. And so it'll be 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. And the Bulldogs will try this again. Hopefully we can get some good snaps. You get some good snaps, they're going to move that ball.
Well, it should be 21-0 right now, or thereabouts. And we gotta clean this up and no more turnovers. Is all I
No
gotta
more
say.
turn. I'm with you. And so let's watch that snap and kind of pay attention to the center a little bit and see if he's going to get some good ones back there. And there's a good snap. He's going to look to he's going to go deep to Nest. Nest is try to get it to the sideline and just overthrew him a little bit. Nest was on the numbers. McMurtry threw it over to the sideline, and so just didn't connect. And so they're really working on the deep route right now. They definitely think there's an advantage of speed with Birchfield and Nest, and I would understand why.
Yeah. Just a little overthrown.
Just a little overthrown. I see.
Also have to establish some running game, too.
Yeah.
Which we will.
Yeah, so Little John also out there at receiver. Bratcher in at tight end. There he goes in motion. Valdez back there with McMurtry. Got the snap. Valdez makes a move. He makes another cut. Oh, he's open. He's going to try to get a block, and he tackled himself.
Yeah.
And he's down at the 37-yard line of the
I remember growing up watching on the Barry Switzer show, Oklahoma football, and when that would happen, he would call it self-tackleization.
Self-tackleization. That's exactly what happened.
That's what that was.
And so great run by Valdez. Good blocking by the line. Better snaps right now. And that one just a tad high. McMurtry's going to have to make something happen, and there he goes. And he's going to fall down. After he gets the first down, he's going to get about 12 yards. He made one little move, and then the speed got him to the corner.
Yep.
But once again, he's having to handle a high snap. And so they're going to call it in and see if they can keep this thing going. 1st and 10. 5 minutes left here in this first quarter.
Seems like we've been here a long time already.
Yeah, a few penalties, turnovers, things like that. Sure does make the quarter go long. There's a good snap. Going to get it to Valdez. He's going to get to the left. He's going to make one stiff arm.
Ooh.
He got grabbed by the helmet but let go.
There's a flag.
And there is the flag. And so he made about 9 yards there. It'd be 2nd and 1. But I believe we had a face mask. And that's what it is. So going to tack on some more yardage there.
I like this run the football right now, and just.
That was a nice stiff arm, wasn't it?
It was a very nice stiff arm.
Yeah, you can see the strength on the sophomore, Valdez. Well,
he's getting bigger.
If you'd have told me at the beginning of the year Valdez was going to be one of our top rushers, I wouldn't have known that. I didn't know he was going to do that, but he has improved so much this last year, and he can flat out find the hole and get down the field. And so there's a good snap. Going to give it to Valdez. Nobody's there. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Sebastian Valdez punches it in.
That's exactly what you want, Pastor Mike. Just run the ball or run past whatever. No turnovers. How about that?
No turnovers. That's the key. And so they're going to go for 2 here, keeping the same lineup in there. Boy, he found that hole, and there was nobody there. They were in motion there with Littlejohn, and I think some linebackers kind of began to watch Littlejohn as McMurtry faked the pass over there.
Yeah.
But he didn't have the ball. Valdez had it, and he was going to the end zone.
Yeah, there was nobody around him. He was by himself.
So the Bulldogs try to punch this 2-point conversion in, missed the first one.
It's an important 2-point conversion.
Yeah, want to stay on top of these extra points. So there's the motion by Bratcher. They're going to give it to Valdez. Yeah. He's got a big hole, and he gets in just barely touched.
Yeah.
And that'll be the 2-point conversion for Valdez. He gets all 8 of them there. And so they go up 14-0.
Yeah.
Well, Cameron, you watched that drive right there. That looked pretty good right there by the offensive line. They're moving some people down there, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they did exactly what they wanted to do on that drive. They did whatever they wanted to do on that drive because they were winning the battle in the trenches. Offensive line was taking care of that defensive line pretty easy. And so it's pretty obvious after that, like, if we can just make sure we hold on to the ball, we're going to do exactly what we want to in this game. So.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. And so good drive right there by the Bulldogs as they just
Yep.
ran the ball. They gave one shot to Nest. It wasn't there. And then other than that, Valdez went to work. That offensive line went to eat. And so those boys moved some people around right there. And so we'll come back out for this kickoff. And so the Badgers falling behind 14-0. The number 3 ranked team in the state, the Minco Bulldogs, take this 14-0 lead. And I'm sure they're ready to continue this as we go down to 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in this first quarter. Boy, that's a slow quarter, huh?
It is a slow quarter. They've been throwing the ball a little bit, but like you say, turnovers and penalties stop the clock.
Yeah, it sure does. And so McMurtry will get ready to kick. And it's going to be a good kick all the way to about the 15-yard line. It's fielded by the Badgers. He's going right up the middle.
Yeah.
He had some room there. There's Carter Pate that helped finish it off. And let's see who was on that tackle.
Like
I believe it was Jace Bratcher. Yeah, Jace Bratcher put a shoulder pad into his stomach. But he got a lot of yards there all the way up to the 33-yard line.
He did. He just ran straight up the gut. He didn't mess around.
That was a good return by the Badgers, and so they'll start again. They've had a couple of good plays.
They have.
Where they've ran the ball. Throwing the ball hasn't worked yet, but they've run the ball. It just happens that they can't do it without a penalty.
Yeah, they have to hold a little bit.
And so they're going to hand this off. He's going to come around the corner. Good job by Littlejohn. Good pursuit by Sayerath as well.
Yep.
Nicely done by Littlejohn. He fought that block off, got that tackle.
I tell you what, Sayerath, hasn't he been a good addition to this Bulldog
He's been a great addition.
Oh, I tell you what, he's a good family, good kid. Glad to have him a part of the Minco Bulldogs. He told me this week he is glad they moved to Minco.
Yeah, that's good.
Played at Putnam City the last 3 years.
Yeah, and so he's done an excellent job. Boy, it's also nice to see Carson Littlejohn out there playing full speed, isn't it?
Yes.
He missed a few games early on in the season, and I felt like he took him a little while to get back into playing shape. But, man, he looks good right now. So Hike, the quarterback's going to keep it. He tries to throw it because he was about to get crushed by Johnson and Sayerath. No, not Johnson. Taylor and Sayerath. And he tried to have to throw that ball, but that did not work out well, so 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, this is feels like this game is kind of turning, you know. I mean, not that it didn't have to turn, but we're in full control here, and I
want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Want to keep it that way. And so Kirkus and Brassfield up there in the middle, Taylor and Sayerath, they're going to come this way. Littlejohn, boom! Littlejohn puts a shoulder pad into him. And also Jaden Sayerath is there. And what a hit by Carson Littlejohn.
Carson lowered the boom. He lowered the boom.
He's doing a great job using his hands to get on that blocker, and then he's shucking him off. And then he put a pounding on that kid right there. And so nicely done by the Bulldogs. And so Kirk is going to have a little bit of a break as Mivas comes in.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Tucker Mivas, number 65?
It is.
All right, Tucker Mivas out there.
You know something about Tucker Mivas?
What's that?
He came in today and talked to me. He is a new volunteer firefighter for the Koger Volunteer Fire
Department.
Yes.
How about that?
Proud of Tucker. He's going to be he asked, about calls, and we said, listen, you get a call, you just let us know, and you get out the door.
Yeah.
But we're really proud of Tucker Mivas for being a volunteer firefighter. That's I think we have 2 or 3 boys. Reese Nest is with the Amber fire department around Amber somewhere there. And then
I saw some boys here in Minco, too.
Yeah. Zach Willman is with the Minco Fire Department. So we're really proud of those young men.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so that's what you got to love, being a part of the community.
And Pastor Mike, I want to welcome all the veterans that are watching.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
Celebrating Veterans Day, the national anthem. What a spectacular national anthem. Thank you to Chris Myers and the Minco Fire Department for that fireworks show, a little fireworks show, the big, large flag on the field.
Yeah.
Our football players had flags. Really impressive. Thank you, veterans, for watching tonight. Yeah,
we appreciate our veterans big time because we can't do this right here. We can't go play if it wasn't for our veterans who fought for our freedoms.
That's right.
And so we definitely don't take that for granted, that's for sure.
We don't.
So 4th down and short, they're going to go for it. He's going to look to throw the ball. He throws it up, and nothing there. Reese Nest was ready for it.
And that quarterback took a hit.
Well, he did. He's hurting on that one, yeah. And so it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 38-yard line.
I think they go for a quick strike here. I bet you. I think they'll go for it.
All right, let's see it. We'll see if
see if my play calling.
That's right. Let's
It's been
see.
off for about this whole year, but we're going to see if it happens.
I don't know what your percentage is, but I feel like it's low. I feel like it's low.
I'm sure if Rodney Wagner's listening, he's thinking the same thing tonight.
And
or
so
watching, yeah.
Noah Johnson out behind McMurtry. Birchfield on the top side. Little John and Nest on the bottom side as your receivers. Bratcher playing tight end. There's a good snap. Going to give it to Johnson. And he's just going to go up the middle. And
so they're going to call a holding penalty, looks like.
Well, and you also missed the call. I'll just point that out.
Well, I was going to kind of slightly not say anything about that, but I do think it's important, though. When you're having success running the ball, just run it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and when you threw a good ball, it bounced off of hands. He threw another one, just missed him, and so just keep running the ball. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand why Coach Wardlaw is wanting to do that.
Yeah.
And so 1st and 20. And so going to get it out to Birchfield, and it drops it again, just right in his hands. Man, you hate that for Birchfield.
Yeah, because that usually doesn't happen to Ben.
Yep. So it looks like they're going to A.J. Russell's going to come in. Birchfield's going to come to the sideline.
Looks like he's looking at his gloves there. I don't know what's – something's up, but he
might be talking to his hands.
He's a little frustrated. He could be. I think he is.
Talking to his hands. And so – 2 drops in his hands. So McMurtry putting it on the money. So 2nd down and 20. There goes motion. Snapping it. Going to look to throw the ball. Going to get it out to Johnson. He makes a nice little move.
Oh, wow.
Got a block from Nest. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds about the 37-yard line. So back to maybe 3rd down and 9 here. So good little run by Noah Johnson.
Manageable now for Noah made that happen with his elusiveness there.
Yeah, good throw, hit him right in the hands, and then Johnson made it happen as he had a little wiggle, got a good block from Reese Nest, and able to move up the field.
Yeah.
And so 3rd down and 9.
Oh,
and there's the Old Faithful.
Yeah.
That'll give him 5 more yards, and now you definitely have a 3rd down and manageable as you get to 3rd and 4. Boy, it's amazing how that play keeps working,
we are so good at that play. It's just Reed McMurtry, man. I don't know how he
must
does
have
it,
a good hard count out there, doesn't he?
He has to.
Yeah.
He does.
Well, when you got to get there quick because they have so many athletes, and man, those linemen can move you. You want to be quick and be moving to get there, and then that's how they get you leaning.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 4. High snap. It's held. Johnson he's going to cut it out to the left. He's got some room. A.J. Russell getting some blocks out there. He's going to be caught from behind finally. And he's going to go out about the 10-yard line, and so it'll be 1st and 10 or 1st and goal if they're at the 10-yard line. Let's see where they mark it.
Kind of hard to tell from here, but
I think it is going to be 1st and goal. Yep,
yeah,
1st and goal. So got all the way to the 10-yard line. Man, did you see the hole that he got to run through?
He had a lot of daylight. Got tackled from behind or he scores.
Yeah, good blocking out there by the receivers. You never get big runs unless your receivers are blocking. So good job by A.J. out there as he took the place of Birchfield, had a good block down the field. So Johnson beside McMurtry. Ball is on the floor. He picks it up, trying to get to the outside. He was going to try to make a move but couldn't. Yeah.
Just throw it away.
And so that's one of those thought he could make a move, then he thought, I need to throw it away, and then so I would rather him throw that away, but I'm glad.
No turnover.
No turnover, right?
And Reed he has such an athlete. I can understand it. Me, on the other hand, I'm not so athletic, so I would have thrown it away. But he wanted to make something happen.
He was going to see if he could make
him.
something happen, but didn't work. That's okay. You just take your lump there. But, man, that center to quarterback exchange right now is really hurting. And so we've got a little bit of a issue. The referee's working on something. I don't know if they're working on the clock or what they're working on. Maybe
Rodney Wagner says, yes, he's watching. So, Rodney, we're glad you're on tonight. Ben Smith is watching from Norman, Oklahoma.
All right.
And here in just a few minutes, I have a special
I got from the Badgers side, one of my old friends, Susan Wheeler McConnell. That's right. Susan McConnell gave me some numbers. All right, I like that.
Oh, there you go.
All right, now I got some numbers. Thank you very much.
There you go, yeah.
Miss Susan, good to get a text from you. And so we're glad y'all are watching. Glad the Badgers made it. I'll be honest, I'm a little torn a little bit.
Well,
because I know these kiddos. I know their moms and dads, and so it's fun seeing them out here. And so I'm glad they made their way. And so they're playing good right now.
I hope we break your heart tonight, Pastor Mike.
It's okay. I'll be all right. I mean, I'm rooting for the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
Kidding.
No doubt.
There's always – I went to Chickasha, and I always just have this sentimental part of me, about Chickasha. And, of course, we have lost a lot of games through the years at Chickasha, I promise you.
A few. Yeah, probably a few. All right. Well, I think Mr. Referee is ready. I don't know what it was. The clock hadn't changed. We're at 1:28 left in this first quarter, and he's going to wind it up, and there the clock gets to moving. And there's the snap. Going to get it to Birchfield. He's going to come out to the right on a sweep. Good block by Johnson.
Ooh.
And a couple good blocks. He's going to dive in, and I believe touchdown Bulldogs. Birchfield dives into the end zone.
That was
makes
speed.
A big play.
The speed of Ben Birchfield caused that to happen, and
excellent blocking by Reese Nest and Carson Littlejohn. Did an excellent job. I think Jace Bratcher was over there, or Noah Johnson was out there. I saw 3 good blocks by those gentlemen, and they were able to spring him free, and Birchfield dove in for the touchdown, 20-0, and here they go for 2. Hand it to Johnson. He goes straight up the middle, and he gets in.
Rodney's smile on that play, I thought that's the reason he was smiling, but he sent me a text and said he's still smiling from Bedlam. Imagine that one.
Yeah, that's okay. He earned it.
Yeah.
He earned it. That's a sore
Hey,
subject.
in between kickoff here, I'd like to mention something if I could. James Overton is watching tonight from camp, and I don't know how to say this, Lamonier, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, from Djibouti, Africa.
All right.
And he is
I'm going to say Limonaire.
Limonaire, there you go.
You
Camp
go.
Limonaire from Djibouti, Africa. He's serving our nation in the Army. Just a few years ago, he was playing on this field.
He was.
And, James, if you're watching, which I believe you are, it's in the middle of the night there where he's at, but he's going to be watching. We appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, and Lord bless you, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Praying for you, brother. We're glad you're out there and doing your duty for us. And so appreciate you, brother.
Yes. Well, 22-0, right?
22-0, and so now the Bulldogs starting to get going. And so maybe I can get you some numbers back there. So number 10 for the Badgers, Dawson Milligan is deep. Also number is it 2? I think that's number 2, and then number 12 over there is Caleb, or number 22.
Ooh.
And picks it up. And he's going to get hit hard there. Host of Bulldogs bring him down. I think the first one was, Carter Pate.
I think so. Carter Pate's having a great game tonight.
Yeah.
And, he's really picked it up here the last few weeks. And, of course, he was hurt. He had his hand smashed and missed a couple of games, but he has made up for it the last few games.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He is.
So the Badgers start 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. They're going to go into I formation. Quarterback's going to keep it. Nowhere to go. That's Caleb E. Lauderdale. He's the one that's been so slippery, and so they get nothing there. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. And so I think that was Tucker Mivas in the middle of that thing, and Zach Willman helping get that stopped.
Tucker is not a little man.
No, and he's just a sophomore, right?
Yeah, he the longer he stays in that weight room, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's right.
And a great young man.
So going to throw the ball. He's not looking.
No.
And so tried to get it out to number 15, Eli Perkins, but he never turned his head around. And so it'll be 3rd down and 10 on an incomplete pass. We have 30 seconds left in the first quarter. We might make it to the second quarter, Mr.
We might
Sims.
do it. We might do it.
We just might. And so 3rd down and 10. Looks like we have the same defensive lineup out there that we've had just about the whole time. Just the interior linemen have switched out. That's it. Going to get the snap, looking to throw the ball. He's going to throw it up deep. Nest is over there.
Oh, almost
and
pick.
so it goes down. He was ready for it. That was an attempted pass to number 20, Gabe Maddox.
You know, the way they're throwing the ball, we might score before this quarter's over again.
Yeah, 25 seconds.
There's a chance. I don't know if they're going to punt or try a. While ago, they did not punt.
They did not.
Looks like they're going to
looks
punt
like
this
they
time.
are,
Yeah.
yep. So number 14. And that's a pretty good kick.
It is.
McMurtry
Stay
wanted to
away
get
from-
it.
oh,
He
oh,
does
oh,
grab
oh.
it. And he's
Did
going to
grab
get
it.
to running.
There's-
And he's going to make the corner. And that was Lauderdale that brings him down. He's going to get about to the 40-yard line, maybe a little past. And he got hit hard.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not sure why we're
Okay.
running with our quarterback. I'm just not a big fan of that.
That's probably the last time we'll see that.
I don't understand. I mean, if he's just fair catching it, then that would be fine. But
Yeah.
I'm not really excited that he's running because I know Dason is on the sideline. I don't know that he'll be playing. So I do see Clayton Hughes padded up, so that's good. And so Sebastian Valdez
he's been
gonna
out a
come
few weeks with that shoulder.
Dason, is that who you're talking about?
No, Clayton Hughes.
Clayton Hughes,
Yeah.
yes. And they're going to throw it out to Nest. He's going to make one man miss. Ooh, he makes two men miss. And he's going to turn on the Jets at the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs, Reese Nest. Well, you called that one, Mr. Sims. You said they might score. The quarter's over. They're at 0-0.
That's about the only thing I've gotten right on my calls this year. But, hey, it worked.
And Reese Nest gave him a little whoop and a little whoop, and then he was in. And so the Bulldogs will go for 2 again. We really haven't kicked the ball at all this year, so not surprising. And so they're getting the play call in. Boy, you can see the speed of Reese Nest right there.
Yeah, he is fast.
So the Bulldogs, Sayerath takes the snap. And he's going to run it straight in, and he gets it.
30-0.
Jaden Sayerath gets that one. And it goes to 30-0.
Yep.
And so the Bulldogs have taken over at the end of this first quarter. And they're proving why they're number 3 in the state, aren't they?
They're good.
Well, hey, Cameron, you're
That's
down
with
there.
2 turnovers, Pastor
That's right.
Mike.
You're down there watching this. And so, boy, did Reese Nest not turn on the Jets right there. There was some good moves out there.
Yeah, he put on those juke moves for sure. I mean, they've been once they've gotten the ball out to him, man, they've been making some good moves. Earlier with the Ben's touchdown, man, I think undervalued we've seen all year is something like that I've seen is these wide receivers block really well downfield. I don't think it gets talked about enough. I mean, the offensive line blocks great, but you don't often see a lot of receivers in high school blocking well downfield.
Yeah.
And that's why you see them take touchdowns like Reese's and like Ben's in short passes because of good blocking on the outside.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what they do. You never get a long play unless everybody's doing their job. Everybody's got to do their assignment. Everybody's got to get a hat on a hat, or you don't break big plays like that. And so Bulldogs just humming right now, just doing everything that they would like to do.
Yes. That's what we wanted, Pastor Mike. Get it.
Yeah.
I mean, just put it on the.
Yeah. 30-0 to start the second
I
quarter.
want to say I don't want to say put our foot on their throats, but
Yeah.
that's kind of what I mean.
And a big kick. It's
Ooh,
going to
ooh,
roll.
ooh.
It touched it, I think.
Yeah,
and he did.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was close.
Excuse me.
And so we start this second quarter with 11 minutes, 58 seconds. We're just getting going on it. 30-0. The Bulldogs scored 30 in that first quarter. And so the Badgers will see if they can get something going. But this Bulldog defense has just been just, gosh,
It's,
smothering, hasn't it?
It's
Smothering this year.
incredible.
And so they just haven't. So if you're watching from the Badger side, just know this is what it's looked like all year. Any offense coming against this Bulldog defense just doesn't get much. And they're going to hand it off. And there's a nice play. That's number 10.
Yep.
Dawson Milligan. He's going to get himself about 5 yards. Nice little run there. Got through that tackle spot. They broke a couple of runs, but since then they haven't been able to do much. And they had penalties on those. And so about 2nd down and 6 here. I think if I was the Badger team, I would take my time a little bit.
Yeah, because it could be 60-0 here pretty quick.
And they're going to snap it quickly, and that's Lauderdale. He's going to try to make it to the outside. He does. But there's Little John, gets him down. He might have enough for a first down. Little John finally got him out of bounds.
That quarterback does have some athleticism about him, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Lauderdale, he really gets going. His brother is number 70. He's a freshman. He's a pretty good-sized kid.
So I think you know some of these folks from over
do,
there.
yeah.
Some of those names and families.
The Lauderdale family, they lost their mom just here recently to cancer, and
certainly our condolences to that family.
Yeah, and so they, but they're doing her proud, and that's for sure. Good mama, and those kids, I know they're good kids.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10. He's going to throw it out to the side. There's Little John. And good job there. Who was that? I think that was Bratcher maybe. And it was. Good job by Jace Bratcher, the linebacker, coming out and getting him.
Fact about Elmore City, my great-grandparents are buried there.
Oh, really?
They lived there, before I was born. So
a
long time ago.
Yeah.
But they are buried there, and I have some great aunts and uncles that graduated at Elmore City. My grandmother was the oldest of 14. The youngest graduated, so she was an adult, had children.
By the time.
Yeah, but that's where they finally settled.
They're going to pitch it out. True Love tried to get him, couldn't, but there was Sebastian Valdez, and he's going to take him down. Who else was there? That's Carter Pate.
Yeah.
He was right there as well, and so good job by the Bulldog defense. I think they're going to lose one on that one. Now that's that suffocating defense. Boy, they can get sideline to sideline, can't they?
They can.
That's what's been so good about this defense. They're good up the middle, so you can't just run up the middle, but you try to get to the outside. They have great athletes and speed to get cover sideline to sideline.
Yep, exactly.
As an offensive coordinator, to try to get against these Bulldogs has got to be just like, what do you do? How do you move the ball against them? The little fumbled it. I think it's on the ground.
Yeah.
That might be the Bulldogs on it. But it looks like it's going to stay
down.
with the Badgers. So that'll go 4th down and 16. 4th down and 15. So 4th down and 15. And so kind of fumbled that snap, and it hit the ground. And so they're going to have to punt again. And so that's that defense. Boy, it's hard.
I'm a little surprised to see the returner back there.
McMurtry back there again. I'm going to put some prayers in right now to just say fair catch. Oh, almost blocked by Pate. And he kicks it off the side of his foot. And it's going to get out, I think, about the 48-yard line, maybe 45-yard line. And it is the 45-yard line. Boy, Carter Pate almost got all of that one. He got through the line.
He rushed that sucker. And,
well, hey, Cameron, you've watched this defense down there. Isn't it incredible? I mean, you can't go up the middle. You try to run to the outside. There's nothing there. You try to throw it. They're going to intercept it. It's hard to do anything against that defense.
Yeah, the defense is playing really good. I like what they're doing. There's a lot of movement pre-snap, and they're not showing their hand pre-snap, and so Elmore City isn't able to get pre-snap reads or anything going. So I like that. It's really paid off.
Yeah, and we're playing with a couple guys that are out, and so it's amazing how they just step right in and get after it. So A.J. Russell on the near side. There goes Nest. They don't get the handoff right. McMurtry tries to make a move. He's going to get tackled for a loss. That was number 1 on the tackle. I don't have his name.
A.J. Russell had some nice plays last week.
Yeah, he really did. I was impressed with him.
He did well.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.
He is. He's going to have a bright 4 years here at Minco. Well, 3 more years after this year.
And so it looks
We'll
like
get another one here next week, Pastor Mike.
That's right. So second down and 12 on the 47-yard line. Noah Johnson beside McMurtry. They're going to give it to Johnson. He cuts up the tackle. He breaks one tackle, two tackles. Oh, if he'd have cut to the right, he's got his touchdown.
I know.
But tackled.
I don't think he saw it. He looked like he wanted contact there.
He did. There was two players right there to get contact. He goes anywhere else, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
And so 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, but another big run by the Minco Bulldog running backs.
Just eating it up here right now, and that's what you want to see in a game like this.
Man, Noah Johnson, cut to the right, brother. Cut to the right. And so there's Birchfield in motion, going to get it to him. He's going to cut it up. And he's going to lean forward. He's going to get himself about 4 yards right there.
I think sometimes we underestimate also the strength of Birchfield. You see that on that play. I mean, he wasn't going down easy.
I bet he's going to like that you said that right there.
Yeah, he will.
The strength of Birchfield.
And trust me, he watches this broadcast after the Ben, you're one of my favorites, okay?
There you go. There you go. The strength. He's been doing those squats, I guess. And so 2nd down and 6. High snap. Still got it to Johnson. He just kind of goes forward. But golly, the line pushed him like 4 yards.
I mean,
it's incredible.
Kind of the busted play and still got 4. You're right. Got 4 yards out of that deal. So
that's what you get with Goodman and Willman and Brassfield. Those boys are moving some Badgers back. And so 3rd down and 2. I'm going to say a short 2. It's a long one, short 2. There goes Birchfield in motion. Going to hand it to Johnson. He goes right up the middle.
Wow.
And he's going to be knocked down about the 5-yard line. And so that'll be a 1st and goal as the clock is rolling at 6 minutes, 14 seconds.
And I think that's exactly what we want to happen. Run the clock and run the clock.
Valdez and Johnson doing a really good job at the running back position. That's because that offensive line is just making it easy for these running backs to know where to go.
I wouldn't be shocked to see in the second half a running clock, Pastor Mike.
It could
to be honest with you. It's possible.
And so 1st and goal. I think they're about at the 6-yard line. McMurtry keeps it. He makes a nice little move. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Reed McMurtry.
That was such a good fake. I was sitting there watching Sebastian. I thought he had the football, so that was a good fake and a good job by Reed.
That's why I do the play-by-play.
Very true.
So McMurtry with a nice little move out there, and he punches it in as they go up 36-0.
Last week.
And now, once again, McMurtry comes off the field. Jaden Sayerath is the quarterback right now.
That's an interesting little twist.
That's something we haven't seen.
Which they'll give Week 2's opponent another thing to have to worry about and work on. And
I like it, too, just in case, right, that you're getting a quarterback in and working on something. And
he
so
throws it. Oh,
and it dropped. Was it in his hands?
It was right there.
In his hands. And so there's another
We've had a lot of dropsies tonight.
I like that, though, because you know what happens now? Now when you're ready to defend that next week as whoever we get to play next week, they're going to have to look at that. They're going to have to be ready for something else.
Sayerath, he played quarterback for Putnam City Original at times. So, I mean, he's got some experience at it, and obviously pretty good play call there by Brady Wardlaw on that 2-point conversion.
Yeah. And so I'm going to see if I can find a few scores for us. So Bulldogs go up 36-0 with 5 minutes and 44 seconds.
Play next week. I don't have the bracket in front of them. Okay.
I do, and I'll find that. Let's see. Dibble beating Cashin 30-8. Colcord, who's ranked number 5, 16-6. Beating Picola. Pawnee's beating Hartshorn. They're number 9, 30-12. Hominy, who's a team we're going to have to look for maybe in the semifinals, is winning 34-0 over Allen. Crescent getting beat by Ringling 20-7. 4 minutes left, and so that's a surprising score. Whoever wins that game has to play Fairview. And so McMurtry getting ready to kick. Mangum and Hooker is who we play.
Yeah.
Hooker up 14-7 right now.
Interesting. And
Both of those teams are 8-2.
Yeah.
And so a deep kick all the way to the 10-yard line. And he's going to try to make a move. He makes somebody miss, and there's Carter Pate trying to get him down. Finally does at about the 34-yard line. And so a nice run back by number 10, Dawson Milligan.
Tonight, the 88 first-round playoff game, and it's across the state tonight. 484 member schools of the Oklahoma secondary.
So we'll keep our eye on the Mangum Hooker game.
That's going to is that for round 3 or next week?
Round 2.
Round 2,
Yeah.
okay.
And so here comes the snap under the center, handing it off up the middle, and there's nowhere to go. And he is dragged down by Ashton Taylor and Carter Pate. And so good tackle there. And so he's going to lose. That's a tackle for a loss. Golly, they get through that line quick, don't they?
They do.
You know,
It's
Carter
just-
Pate's not a big guy, but he is quick, isn't he?
He's very quick, and he's very strong.
Yeah.
Very strong.
He got a motor on him too, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
And he can talk some good trash.
That's. I was going to say
he
that
gets
motor.
that from his grandmother, Lisa
His
King.
grandmother?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
From his grandmother, Lisa King. That's who he gets it
All
from.
right. Well, that motor's a good thing sometimes. And so 2nd down and 12. They're going to hand it off up the middle. And they're met. That was a good tackle by Bratcher. He got right in the thick of that thing and was able to get him down. I think that was also Goodman in there. Was it Goodman or was it? Let me see. Yeah, Brassfield. Sorry. Brassfield was in the middle of that. Couldn't see the number. Brassfield was on that tackle as well. So 3rd down and 11. Just nowhere to go when they try to go up that middle, is there?
Nowhere to go.
And we can roll 4 different. I mean, we're playing. That's 5. That's 5 different inside defensive linemen that have played for the Bulldogs so far that are just playing those nose tackle spots.
Old Faithful got us.
And Ashton Taylor getting on to him, the senior, saying, come on, watch the ball.
Clean it up and get another 3rd down play here. The 3rd down stop.
And so there goes. They're finally marking it off. They took their time there. And so it'll be third down and 6 now. So a little.
Text we might play Hooker next week.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hooker
and Mangum.
Mangum.
Say Hooker.
Yes. Yeah.
Hooker's going to be in our
I thought
division
you said
next
Hominy
year.
and Mangum. Yeah, okay.
Hooker's going to be in our division next year.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We played Hooker here before years ago.
They're the Bulldogs too, right?
Yes.
Good job by True Love taking on the block, but he makes a move, and Reese Nest is going to have to get him. Taylor finally chases him down. That was the Milligan kid. And
that Milligan kid's a good-looking athlete.
Yeah, he got a bunch of yards right there.
Yeah.
And I think you're seeing why they were able to win some games just watching them kind of run the ball every now and then.
And they knocked Winniewood out, so I appreciate that from
Yeah,
Elmore
that's
City.
right.
Yes.
1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. They finally make it over to the Bulldogs side of the field. I think that's the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
And so Lauderdale hands it off. He's got some
There's a
room.
good block by 78.
But good job by
nice
Birchfield.
job by Birchfield.
I thought he had some room right there to go.
Yeah.
That was number 22, Kason Johnson.
That was a great job by Ben to break that
I
block.
thought he got blocked.
Yeah.
I thought he was going.
Good job, Ben.
Used his speed to track him down. And so a tackle of no gain there, 2nd down and 10. So nice job by Birchfield over there on the corner. And you got to have your corners get up there and tackle on defense if you're going to play good defense. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened there. So wonderful job. I thought that was going to go for a big play right there. So 2nd down and 10. He's going to fake the handoff, look to throw. He's got Bratcher in his face. He just puts it up in the air, and he catches it. I believe that was is that Johnson back there? Johnson was back there, couldn't get there on time.
No, we just kind of were watching it, too.
Watching that ball up in the air.
You got to go play the man.
Kind of reminded me, remember Winniewood last year, the win and play?
I knew you were going to bring that up.
That's what it reminded me of. That
me
ball
too. That was a sick play.
just floated up in the air.
Yes, it did.
You got to go get that ball quicker. Got to react a little faster. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in this half. The Badgers making their first meaningful drive here. Finally getting some yardage, and they made a big play there. Going to hand it off, and he's met quickly. Nowhere to go. That was Brassfield and Sayerath. And so did they lose one on that one, or did they get no gain?
Looks like
no
gain.
2nd and 10. We roll down to 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this half. So the Badgers making a little bit of a drive here. The Bulldogs trying to keep this shutout going in the first half.
A lot of exciting football played around the state tonight.
Yep.
You know, these playoff
Timeout
games.
called. So the Badgers will call timeout on 2nd and 10 with 1 minute, 58 seconds. Yeah, there's a lot of good games.
Playoffs are fun. They're just the atmosphere that the teams have, regardless if they're 1 seed or a 4 seed. The excitement it brings to a school, Pastor, is just really, really fun and impressive.
Yeah, it sure is. Absolutely. It's fun when they you get an extra week of practice. You get an extra week of fun, Friday night lights. You get to travel, get to go do all that stuff. And so every week, and I think it's important, if you make I don't think people understand this. You make a deep run in the playoffs, your young guys get 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks more of practice.
Yes, absolutely.
That you wouldn't get if you don't make it deep into the playoffs. And so not only is it fun for your players to make that deep run, it's really good for your program because you get that much more practice in. And so that's why you see those teams that are good every year, they get a deep run. It's because they get 3, 4, 5 practices of weeks of practice that nobody else gets. And so that's meaningful. And so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, Bulldogs have controlled this game. Badgers trying to get on the scoreboard. They're on the 21-yard line.
It's going to be hard to score against this defense.
It is hard to score on this defense. And so going to give it to the around. There's True Love. He can't get him down. There's a chase by Nest. And he finally gets him down, I think. He does, just in time.
Well,
that was number 15 on the run, Eli Perkins.
He got around the edge, and boy, did he busted for some yards. I've almost scored. I think they're, 1 yard out, 2 yards out?
Well, True Love on that side did a good job about getting out there, but he hit the guy that was blocking him, took him out, but you got to contain as well. And so it's good that you're hitting the guy, but you got to hit the guy and then go after the tackle. And so he'll learn that one. And so 1st and goal on like the 2-yard line. They're going to try to go up the middle. He couldn't get in. Yeah, I think he got down to about the 1-yard line. He is maybe the half-yard line.
Somebody is down for the Bulldogs.
1 minute, 40 seconds.
No, I'm sorry. That was I'm sorry.
That was
for the Bulldogs.
Lauderdale of the Badgers, number
big
70.
boy.
He is a big boy. He's just a freshman. And so on the 1-yard line, we're down to 1:20. Tried the quarterback sneak, looking for some hands to go up.
They did. The side judge. Well, I don't know.
I don't know if there was a flag there. What was called there? I don't see a touchdown yet.
No, I think they're spotting the ball about the 1.
Oh, no, there is a penalty.
Oh, a penalty. Wow, that's costly for Elmore City.
I think they called an illegal motion is what I saw.
Yep.
Yeah, illegal motion. And so somebody in the backfield got to move it and didn't get set. And so that'll be a big penalty as they go back to the 6-yard line. 2nd down and goal on the 6.
Oh.
Quarterback dropped it. He's still trying to find it. It's on the ground. Bulldogs pick it up. It's Ashton Taylor. He's going to try to take off. And he breaks one tackle. He's on the 50. He's got a block from Littlejohn to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Ashton Taylor picks it up from the 10-yard line and rolls all the way down, rumbles and stumbles, and gets to the end zone.
That was big. I'm so happy for Ashton. He's had a tremendous year at that position, and wow, what a score for Ashton. Good job, Ashton.
The ball was a bad snap, and he was able to scoop it up, and he finally grabbed it and took off, and he broke a couple tackles, got some good blocks from Littlejohn, and he punches it in for the touchdown. 42-0 as we're getting close to the end of the half. We got 58 seconds left. Badgers had their best chance so far to score, and a penalty and a turnover got them. Is that the third turnover? Third turnover. I think that's 2 interceptions and a fumble, I believe.
We've turned it over twice.
We have 2. There's
early.
McMurtry. He's going to get the snap. He's going to throw the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And he misses him.
That was a rifle. Man,
it was a
rifle.
And that was trying to go to A.J. Russell over there, and so it'll be 42-0. Well, Cameron, how about Ashton Taylor getting him a touchdown?
Yeah, I was right there on the sidelines, and I could tell as soon as he picked that ball up, he was looking at the end zone. He wanted it. Nothing was stopping him. He channeled his inner Ben Birchfield and turned the wheels on. Yeah, and so that was pretty cool.
Well, you think because he is a good sized kid, big boy. He plays on the line, but he went to state track to hurdles, and so the kid can move. He's a great athlete, and he showed it right there, and he's able to get the touchdown. And I know he's excited. I bet Mama's happy about that one. I'm sure she was excited for that. And so Ashton Taylor getting the touchdown and gets the Bulldogs 42-0 as we're down to less than a minute left in this first half. And the defense shows up again. Isn't it crazy how good that defense is?
It's incredible. I mean, it's been that way all year. I don't know why I'm surprised.
You're right,
I'm really surprised. It's just the defense is outstanding and the strength of this football team, obviously.
So big kick all the way down to about the 10. He drops it. And there's some guys trying to chase him. He's going to finally get brought down by Birchfield, I believe, or maybe A.J. Russell. One of those two got him. And that'll be down at about the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. Penalty marker down. It's over here on Bulldog sideline, so illegal block in the back. So that'll back up the Badgers.
These crews are assigned by the OSSA for the playoffs, and they travel the state. It's a pretty good crew. I got to visit with them a little bit. They're from the Del City, Oklahoma City area. And
there you go.
One of the referees said, I coached a softball game here about 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
He was a softball coach at Destiny Christian.
Okay. And so they're going to back them up to the 11-yard line. And so it'll be 1st and 10 on the 11 with 51 seconds left in the first half. And so the Bulldogs trying to keep this shutout going. So going to line up in this I formation. Going to hand it off up the middle, and bam. Nothing happening there. That was Carter Pate. Sebastian Valdez, Valdez right behind him. I see Mendez in there as well. And I see Brassfield and Goodman along with Pate on the line. Yeah. So there's our, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our 9th defensive lineman out there that's played in this first half. That's what I love about the defense, that they can roll players in, keep people fresh. So I see Birchfield over here on the sideline. So number 10's out there, Aiden Brummel. And so they're going to hand it, try to get to the outside. There's Johnson trying to get out there to the tackle. He does with true love. Brings him down. So who else was over there? That's Mendez was over there chasing as well.
Should be the last play of the half right here, I would think.
Down to 3 seconds. As soon as they wind the clock, it should be.
And
get that ball set. And here we go. And this will be it. And so we'll head into halftime with your Minco Bulldogs, the number 3 team in the state, up 42-0 in this first round of playoffs. So we'll go to halftime, and we'll come back here in about 15 minutes, and we'll get you ready for this second half action as we watch the Bulldogs play the Elmore City Badgers.
friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
All right. Well, here we go for the second half. Your Minco Bulldogs are up 42-0 against the Elmore City Badgers. And the Bulldogs dominated that first half with the stifling defense that they have. And then seeing these Badgers, they put together one good drive, but ended up fumbling it, and Ashton Taylor took it to the house.
Yeah.
And scored that last touchdown. And so the Bulldogs just dominated that first half.
The best news of the night, the next 24 minutes are going to be fast.
Is that
they're going to run it? Yeah, they're going to run the clock. So that's good. No injury, or reduces the chance of injuries.
And so we'll hopefully we'll get to see some other players come out. And here's the kick by McMurtry, caught by Lauderdale at about the 15. There's True Love, couldn't get his hands on him. Finally, Valdez gets him and knocks him down about the 29-yard line.
You said that name a lot, the Lauderdale name tonight from Elmore
he's
City.
good. He's really good, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
He's a senior, so this will be his last game for the Badgers. And so it looks like they'll start at the 28, 1st and 10. And hopefully that clock is running and it won't stop. Let's see. So it looks like Kirkus, Willman, Taylor, Sayrath. Looks like number 32, Cashton Johnson, in for the Bulldogs. Johnson and Bratcher on the tackle. And so it looks like True Love's out there as well.
Yep.
I see, let's see, Johnson and Nest and Birchfield with Littlejohn in the defensive back. So Bratcher, Johnston, and True Love, a young linebacking core out there. How about that?
And that's what you were talking about. Gives those kids some great experience, not just practice time, but also some game time. And
yep, nowhere going on that one after a 5-yard gain, and so that about a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 4. And those offensive linemen are struggling getting up. They've been putting a hurt on them in front.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've just domination city so far. And, Minco hits. We lower the boom on people. And
absolutely.
So
he's going to take the snap. Oh, and Ashton Taylor
my word.
just upends him.
He could have got the handoff almost.
Holy
wow,
cow, did he
man.
get through there. He just knifed through the defensive line and put the Badger on his back. And so a tackle for a loss, and it's 4th and 7. Oh, mama. Did you see that, Cameron? What a hit. Oh, man. Did Ashton Taylor get through that line or what?
Yeah, all night he's just been quick off the line. All year he's been quick off the line, and that time he got to deliver the hurt. I know I don't want to be on the other end of that
one. That's right.
No, you don't want to have to deal with that.
And so, hey, by the way, Randy Scott said you sounded like you should be on ESPN, so he's proud of you. Oh, Sayrath almost gets it. It's going to go out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Well,
and here comes the Bulldog offense. Let's see who comes out.
I thought they were running the clock, but it's not running.
It's not running. Well, you got one. You got one right tonight.
Yeah,
one right. So
that's about
I think
it.
You're one for 3.
The clock keeper told me I may have to have a visit with the clock keeper, but who knows? Maybe they changed their minds. Yeah. I'm not sure.
In baseball, that's a good average.
It is.
Yeah, baseball. So it looks like keeping the starting lineup out there for
At least this series, anyway.
series for the offense. So I
But,
see
I
Johnson
don't
back
know,
there with McMurtry.
would they send out? I'm not sure who would play quarterback. I don't know.
Yeah. So going to hand it to Johnson. Little John was out there to lead block, and he did not block anybody.
Took a hard shot there and got up. That's good to see him get up. That was a pretty good shot he took.
So Johnson still got 3 yards there, second down and 7. So second down, 7. Bulldogs running the ball well tonight. Could have been a pretty good run there if we'd have got that block by Little John. I thought they could have really broke that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Going to hand it again to Johnson. Good blocking by the line. Oh, and he squeezes through somehow. And he's going to be pulled down finally about the 39-yard line. That's plenty for a first down. Boy, that was good blocking by the offensive line.
Good blocking and good running, just a good football play by the Bulldogs, and that clock keeps running. So
hat on a hat right there. And so, boy, there was some nice job there. Getting to that second level, the offensive line doing a good job getting to the second level, putting blocks on those linebackers. And that's how you get big runs. And so Noah Johnson just kind of used his stature to get under some tackles there. And so he's going to cut to the left. He's got another big gain. He's going to fall forward to about the 27-yard line, and that'll be enough for a Bulldog first down. And getting big chunks of yardage, Noah Johnson is. Boy, he's another quick. He got good speed.
And
I think he's a little shorter. He can kind of hide behind that line, huh?
Yep.
And he kind of just finds the hole, and boom, he's gone.
Next week, too, we're going to have a couple more starters that ordinarily play that will be back in. You're going to see number 18, Lane McMahon in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Landon.
Landon. There you
go. And Jake Caruth will definitely be back next week.
Yeah.
And
not much there, but somehow Johnson falls forward to the 25-yard line. He'll get 2.
Well, Pastor Mike, Tuesday's coming, isn't it?
That's right. The big
vote.
The big bond vote. And so True Love's going to come in on the 14th on Tuesday. You can go out and vote. And so got an opportunity to support these
it's about the
Minco
kids.
athletes and these kids, these students who work so hard, do so much. It's an opportunity to upgrade our facilities.
It impacts so many programs. The band program's impacted. The track program especially. Football. Other athletes.
Yeah. And going to hand it to True Love. He's going to be hit in the backfield. A loss. No, he's going to get a yard. And so it'll be 3rd down and 7. Yeah, big vote to be able to support. The community's been so great about supporting these kids through the different bonds through the years. And so another opportunity to go out there and support our kids and get some new athletic facilities that are needed for sure. And that's just phase 1. Phase 2 will be coming to even get more extracurricular activities and facilities that are needed here in the community. And it's going to really set us up for a great future here in Minco for our school district. There's True Love going to the outside. He's going to try to bounce forward. He's knocked out about the 15-yard line, and there's a flag. A little too late of a hit on him right there. He was dancing on the sideline. That's one of those that's hard to pull up. And so he had a first down. He got about an extra 2 yards there on that gain to the outside.
Looks like Eli took a shot to the mouth there.
It does. I think to the nose. I see some blood coming out of that face.
Kind of looks like a professional wrestler down there. That size and that toughness and that blood coming down.
Somebody squeezed that nose, huh? So that ball's going to go to about the 7-yard line with that personal foul, late hit out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and goal on the 8. 1st and goal on the 8. And so True Love behind McMurtry. Little John and Nest Birchfield are the receivers.
Yep.
And going to hand it to True Love. Gets a block, bounces it outside. He's going to try to get in. Pushes himself in. He does score, but a flag comes in, probably holding, and it is. Holding on the Bulldogs.
Doggone it.
True Love finally got into the end zone, getting him a varsity touchdown he was wanting. in the playoffs for himself, but going to have to try again.
No, that's
So
exactly right.
It'll be 1st and goal, probably about the 18-yard line. And so have a long ways to go. And he's, 18, about the 18-yard line. And so 1st and goal on the 18. Mivas took Eli Kirkus' spot there on the right tackle. Mendez is in there, Willman's in there, Brassfield and Goodman on the offensive line. They've done some great work tonight. And McMurtry's going to keep it. He's looking to throw it. Nest wasn't quite ready, so he's going to throw it up to Nest. Oh, off of his hands, almost intercepted. Number 2 was over there. That's Caleb Busey. Almost got his hand on it. Then Nest almost got it, and that thing bounced around, didn't it?
It did, and
so 2nd down and goal on the 18-yard line. Got some scores for us?
Well, yeah, I was looking. Ringling's put on Crescent, which is kind of a surprise. But Ringling's always a good football team, so Fairview's up 48-0 on Hobart.
Yeah.
We would see them in the state championship game if we get to
they're on the other
them.
side. We like that.
Dibble's all over Cash and 37-20 at halftime.
All right, here comes the snap.
And
McMurtry going to keep it, rolling out to his left, nowhere to go. He's going to have to use his athleticism.
And there he is.
And tries to get out there, gets a little block. He's going to get
Good
about
job.
He might have got to the 10-yard line.
Hooker is up 20-7 over Mangum at halftime. So,
okay. How about the Quapaw Central Sallisaw?
Quapaw Central is up. Central Sallisaw 30-12. So at halftime.
And I think the Pawnee is the other game that's kind of in our.
It
that would be
is.
our 3rd round game.
Yeah, they're up 38-12 over Hartshorn.
Okay, so Central Sallisaw, it looks like in Pawnee possibly will be the 2nd round matchup. That would be the winner of that would go into the 3rd round. That'd be our possible matchup there after the Hooker Mangum game. And so ball on the ground. True Love picks it up, breaks one tackle, tries to break another, does.
Good Lordy.
And he finally gets brought down at about the 13-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal on the 13.
Yeah.
True Love almost broke out of that, didn't he?
He did.
He was not going to quit. And so that was, I don't know if that was a bad snap or I don't know what quite happened there, but that didn't work out. And so 4th and goal, they are going to go for it. 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
We'll be watching those scores here.
Little John in motion. McMurtry going to keep it, going to get it out to Little John. He's going to be tackled. Good pursuit there. Well, he's staying up. He's still going, and he finally drugged down. He did not want to go down. I think he made it to about the 8-yard line. And so a turnover on downs. The Badgers keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone. So kind of a bend, don't break there by the Badgers in the second half.
Well, if we play Hooker, I can tell you one thing that Hooker will bring in here next week is speed.
Yes.
I see them at the state track meet every year. They're well represented. They have a lot of speed on that team.
Yes, they do, absolutely. They run cross-country, track.
Yep.
They're good in those areas. So
and they'll be a district foe next year.
That's right. 1st and 10. All the way on the 8. They're going to throw a quick pass to the tight end. They get it to him, and he breaks the tackle. And he's going to get himself a first down easy. That was number 44. Don't know his name, so number 44 there. With a nice little gain there. Good throw by Lauderdale. So 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line, and they got out of the back of – they were down by the goal line there. And so nice little wrinkle as they – little play action, get it to that tight end as he shoots out quickly out from the line. And there was some movement. And so I think illegal motion. Badgers will back it up. They've done that to themselves a few times. They make a good play, and then they work themselves back.
They have. And I can't really say, we want to play. After tonight, we want 4 more games, obviously.
That's right.
What a job our coaching staff has done this year. They really know. They're well prepared every game. It's just impressive.
They do a great job. Yeah, great job. And so trying to come out on the edge.
Good job. Oh, uh-oh.
Might be a face mask.
Yeah, I don't think they called it, but he definitely.
He had a hand up there.
Yeah.
But going to get knocked down.
Watch it, number
So it'll be
Reese.
second down and 11. And so, boy, I thought he had he almost got a face mask there.
Yeah, he did.
He brought his hand down quick. So I think he just smacked him on the helmet.
Yeah,
and
I was
so,
wondering he didn't get a call.
Yeah, usually that'll happen sometimes.
Well, you know, we ran like
quick snap. They're going to get it out to Milligan. He's going to try to make his way to the outside.
Quick I couldn't talk.
And nice tackle there by Jace Bratcher and Aiden Brummel over there.
Good job by Aiden. But, you know, I've seen us run a spread type offense. I've seen it that last week we ran just a real tight that wing T.
Yeah.
I just multiple formations and success at all formations really. So
well, and you have to be ready for all of those.
You do.
Yeah, you have to be ready for all of those. You can't key on one person, offense or defense. And so that diversity, man, it really helps.
One cool thing I can say, Minco is going to be a hard out for any team in the playoffs.
For sure.
So this could be a fun ride for us.
So third and 10. He's going to try to run it. There's A.J. Russell trying to gets him out of bounds, but he's going to get a first down.
Yeah.
And so Badgers move it again. We got to love that if you're a Badger fan, right? They're down 42-0, but
they're not quitting.
They're not quitting. They're going to keep fighting here, and so nice run by Lauderdale there. Gets the first and 10 on the 37-yard line as we roll down to 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yes.
I've been watching our cameraman here. He loves the zoom. Our cameraman.
Yeah, I got a message to tell him to quit zooming in and out, but I kind of like it a little bit.
He likes the zoom.
He does
so
like
handing
the
off,
zoom.
trying to get to the outside.
Get that corrected.
There's Brummel, going to bring him down. There's a penalty. I think he might have horse collared or face mask there, and it is a face mask. So that'll move it up.
Young mistake there.
Yeah. Well, Aiden Brummel's one of those who broke his arm, and so he was out for almost more than half of the season.
Yeah.
And so there's another kid that really hasn't played much, but the last two games he's been getting out there, getting some more work, some more run, and so that gives Birchfield a break to get over on the sideline and stay healthy. That's the key there. And so, but he got it. Looks like he got his hand on the face mask there.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10. At the
15-yarder.
47-yard line of the Bulldogs.
It's a good catch by the referee.
And so 1st and 10 as we roll down to 2 minutes, 46 seconds in this third quarter. Going to hand it off up the middle. They got a little push there, but he got about a yard. That's it. And Tucker Mivis, Jace Bratcher, and Case Brassfield there on the tackle, standing tall and strong there in the middle.
By the way, I may have to quit because they're running a pretty quick snap, but our FFA program had a Veterans Day assembly today.
Yeah.
The best one I think I've ever seen.
Awesome.
You can watch some of that on our YouTube page, our channel, the Minco Public Schools channel, Minco High School channel. I'd encourage you to do so.
And quarterback's going to keep it. True Love chases.
Oh,
nice
job.
tackle by Jace Bratcher. Grabs his ankles. I think he got him by the shoelaces.
He did. That was really saved several yards there.
Yeah, nicely done, and they're going to get just a yard out of it, or maybe nothing. So 3rd down and 9. Yeah, so good job, Mr. Stelzick.
Yes, doing
Mr.
a fine
Stelzick.
job.
He's in his 2nd year. Man, the FFA program just continues to grow.
Well, the leadership opportunities for kids in that organization are tremendous.
Yeah.
Showing
Didn't
animals.
they go to like Indianapolis or something like that?
National
here?
FFA convention. Just some impressive things that Mr. Stelzick is doing with our kids.
So 3rd down 9. He's going to look to throw. He just throws it up. There's Brummel. He's going to pull it down. And he breaks the tackle, and he's going to see if he can get some yardage. He's going to turn the speed on.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get to the 40. He's finally knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Aiden Brummel with the interception.
Also, I would like to say there was some elusiveness there by
Aiden Brummel?
No. Tucker.
Tucker
Lord.
Mivis?
No.
All
I'll
right.
tell you what.
Well, I'm gonna let you think through it. Cameron, how about that interception by Aiden Brummel?
Yeah, that's got to feel good for Aiden. I know he was struggling not getting to play this year, and so getting to come in here, first playoff game, and get an interception, take it back there for some good chunk of yards, it's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get tackled right when he got hit, but he turned it into a big gain.
Trapper Molinex's grandpa, Ed Zawachler, he likes to take pictures over there, and he had to avoid a hit.
Okay, I got
Impressive by Ed.
So there's Sayrath handing it to Johnson. So Sayrath coming to play quarterback.
I knew with Dason out, I didn't know who we were going to play, but that's a pretty good safe deal there. And I think we're going to see a lot of handoffs, don't you? Maybe some quarterback. What? Something maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, there's something with his helmet.
So McMurtry's going to have to.
He's going
to have to tuck his.
He's got his do-rag thing on.
Yeah,
or
well, it's just his headband.
Yeah, headband. Yeah.
And so I guess that can't be sticking out. Well, that's funny. Come on. Is that really that big of a deal?
Reed might bust it for a touchdown now.
Yeah. So Johnson behind him. He's going to take it. He's going to roll. Going to get maybe another 5 yards there. No, got about 3. So it'll be 3rd down and 2. And I'm going to kind of look out there, give you some numbers. A.J. Russell's out there. Jay Spratcher's out there. Sayrath couldn't come out again. And so I see Aiden Brummel and also number 6, Peyton Ferguson, out there at receivers. Offensive line looks like just about the same. Mendez, Willman. Are we calling a timeout?
Going to the 4th quarter.
Are we at the 4th quarter?
Yeah.
Hey, we are at the 4th quarter. We head to the 4th quarter. And your Minco Bulldogs up 42-0. Nobody scored there.
You know, Minco, we are so blessed, as you're talking about Mr. Stelzig, the band with Mr. Hullett, athletics, our FCCLA program with Miss Rice. We're doing such great things, and sometimes as adults we lose sight of that.
Yeah.
We lose sight. We kind of get focused on what we're doing. I'm really proud of our students and our staff. It just the good things we're doing just continue on.
Yeah, it just gets better and better and better every year, doesn't it?
It does. And we're a great school, Pastor, and I take great, pride in that, if you will. And it's not because of me; it's because of those people, and I'm so proud of them. And we're going to keep working and keep striving to be the best we can be at everything. And it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, I saw on softball as well. Did we have some softball awards?
We had 5 that won all district and all conference. We had 2 all-stars, I believe. Well, no, let's see. We had an all-stater.
An all-stater?
Sabri Henderson.
Sabri Henderson, all-stater. That's awesome.
Hannah
Fitzgerald was right there?
Was right there. She didn't quite make all-state, but she made maybe all-star. I can't remember.
Kind of like that honorable mention type.
Yes.
Like right there.
So tremendous for those kids.
Yeah, and so they had a good year as well. And so Sabri Henderson, congratulations on that. All right, looks like Sayrath is going to get to come in and play quarterback. Yeah. And so going to go trips on left. There's Bratcher in motion. High snap. Flag.
Geez, don't throw a flag.
And so.
Shame on me for saying that, huh?
Back up for the Bulldogs.
Well, we've had 1 second tick off this.
That's right.
4th quarter.
See if we can get it going here. I'm not sure what. Oh, he's wanting to back at 12.
Oh, brother.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, we can't hear him. They've got headsets on, but I guess that's just communicate with each other. I don't know.
They didn't move the ball yet.
Huh.
Well, Mr. Referee's talking to somebody.
Well, we got to make sure we put that second back on the clock.
I think he's talking to the Elmore City coach.
Ah, boy.
Well. Da-da-da. Let's see. Looks like he still hadn't moved the ball. And he's waving it off.
It took about 30 minutes for that to happen.
So I guess they asked about the motion. I thought
I
it was
don't know.
clean myself. And so it looks like they're going to wave it off and do third down again.
There we go. That's my favorite signal of the.
And so there's
Oh,
True Love.
boy.
Oh, he went to the outside.
Yeah,
Can't do
she's-
that.
yeah, I can't do
He's
that.
going to lose. Hey, Cameron, do you know what was happening down there? What was that? What was he working on?
Yeah, this is the second time that long pause earlier. They want the Elmore City band, to stop playing during offense. So that's the second time that's happened.
Gotcha. We got that earlier. We went to Cashin, and they didn't like our band playing at certain times. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the Elmore City band getting in the action. They got a good band over there. Did you know that? That's where my niece and nephew, they play in that band over there. And so getting in on the action. All right, 4th down, 7. Oh, a high snap. Sarath trying to catch it. He finally does. He's going to try to throw it to somebody. At least there was
job
somebody,
by Sarath there.
somebody in the area. Brummel was there. And so it'll be a turnover on downs, but didn't lose any yardage. So 1st and 10, so another turnover on down. That's 2 turnover on downs by the Badger defense here in the second half.
Yeah.
And so back to them. Looks like Dibble is up 44-20. Apache is still behind Thomas,
Interesting.
31-26. They're in the third quarter.
Crescent's coming back now. There's just 28-27 in that game.
All right. Mangum Hooker still the same, 20-7. Central Salisaw still up, 30-12.
Stratford's up on Hinton,
Yeah.
another district opponent.
Pawnee looks like they're going to win that one 38-18 still. So Lauderdale going to try to find the corner here. Russell gets his hands on him and finally pulls him down. Colton Mendez as well there. And going to get him up. He's slow to get up. He's been tackled a lot. Got about a yard there to be 2nd down and 9. Yeah, Crescent behind Ringling, 28-21. That's going to be an interesting game there.
Yeah, it is.
So Moreland made the playoffs as well. How about that? 12-12 on Walters. Man, we had Apache, Dibble, Moreland. Our non-district games were all excellent games, playoff teams. Isn't that
Three
crazy?
of our victories right now, 3 of the teams we beat are in the top 15.
Yeah.
And
Well,
2 of them were district champions.
Yeah.
Apache and Dibble.
Apache and Dibble.
So,
And then Moreland made it. Cassidy
Yeah.
was a great team. They're just not in the OSSAA.
not till next year.
Not till next
Yeah,
year.
They would have
And so-
definitely made the playoffs.
Yeah,
in
and
2A.
so we just rolled through some of them. So really there was only, CHA and Hinton were the only 2 teams we played this year that aren't in the playoffs. Isn't that incredible?
It's
That's incredible.
Says a little bit about Minco, doesn't it?
Did you know that, Cameron? Did you know that?
What was the question?
3rd down and 7, or 3rd down and 3. They're going to try to go up the middle. He's going to roll forward. He's going to get that 1st down. And so it'll be 1st and 10 on about the 46-yard line. Did you know that there was only 2 teams Minco played that didn't make the playoffs?
Really, I did not know that, actually.
Well, I guess 3 if you count Cassidy because they're not in the OSSAA.
I did not know that.
Moreland made it. Dibble made it. Apache made it. And so did all the other teams that made it in class in our district.
Yeah, they did play some good opponents this year.
Yeah. 1st and 10, going to hand that off. Found the corner. There's Brummel and Johnston. Caston Johnson got him down.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get – there's a 30 out there. Hayden Mock's out there. Ferguson's out there. I see Mivas. And who is 58? Is that Mullinax?
Mullinax, yeah.
Yeah, Trapper Mullinax.
He's a good-looking kid. He's a freshman.
So quite a few freshmen out there, yeah.
He's going to fall in the kind of line with his brother. His brother was an All-Stater, and Trapper's going to be a good player here for Minco.
Is that all sophomores and freshmen out there?
Yeah,
I think it
pretty
is.
much.
So there's the handoff. Ferguson trying to turn that thing back in. He doesn't. They finally go out of bounds. He'll get to the 37-yard line.
But what good experience for these boys, getting in a playoff game like this.
Yep. 8 minutes, 41 seconds left in this 4th quarter, 42-0. So the clock will get moving. So 1st and 10. The Badgers haven't quit, have they?
No, they have
continue
not.
to play defense, trying to score here. Bulldogs trying to keep this shutout going. And I think they snapped it a little too fast, and not everybody got set.
Hard to believe that next week.
Oh, no, offsides.
Oh.
Lined up in the neutral zone by the Bulldogs, so free 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 5 on the 33-yard line. Sorry, 33-yard line. So 1st and 5.
Thanksgiving's coming up. That's
It
what
is.
it's hard to believe. It's how fast this goes.
Yeah. I'm a Thanksgiving fan.
Me too.
And so there's a run right up the middle. Finally brought down. Looked like it was
Hard
number
tackle.
58. That was Mullinax. So Trapper on a nice tackle right there. But still got the first down. So 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line. 8 minutes on the clock left in this game. And so Badgers trying to get the shutout off the board.
Yes.
The Bulldog, second string, young guys out there trying to keep the shutout going. They snap it. Brummel misses. Truelove catches him.
Nice tackle by Truelove.
Very good tackle. They get about 4 yards on that one, so it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Best thing is the clock keeps running.
And so Badgers going to bring in some new players coming in off. So we're going to throw it out to Milligan. He's going to try to get to the outside. Truelove turns him back in. Missed that tackle. Who is that out there? 28. Is that Landon Wright?
Oh, how about Landon?
Landon Wright gets the tackle there.
How about Landon? Good job, Landon.
And so to the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal on the 9. We're down to 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Quick snap. Bratcher gets him, pulls him down at about the 6-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal on the 6. So 2nd and goal on the 6.
Well,
Badgers trying to punch one in here. Call comes in. So up the middle, they're going to have to stand strong. It's going to be Mivas, and is that Mullinax that's going to be on the inside there? They snapped the ball quick, so you got to get ready.
yeah, they don't mess around.
And so snapped it. They hand it off.
Oh,
there's
how about,
missed him.
Good job.
But there's Hayden Mock. So that was Mullinax. Wasn't that? Or Stevenson. Was that number 59 or 58 over there? Let me look. 59, that was Stevenson. So I haven't said his name. Ashton Stevenson got his hands on him, and then Hayden Mock put him down the rest of the way. So it'll be 3rd and goal on the 11-yard line. Nice job by Stevenson
I
right
think
there.
he's only been in like 3 plays all year. I'm serious.
Yeah,
That's pretty good for him.
He made a good play right there. They snap it quickly again.
Try to
going to have to get to the
get us
edge.
by surprise, and
he's going to
got him
dive
down.
forward.
Good job.
Got about to the 7 or 6-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal. So they're going to get one more shot at this.
You know, if we could keep him out of here, what a successful stand for this.
By the young guys.
Yeah.
And so it is on the 6-yard line. So 4th and goal on the 6-yard line. The fans are trying to cheer. They want the shutout as well. And so the Badgers are going to call a timeout, and they're going to try to see if they can get this in. I don't blame them, trying to get that 0 off the scoreboard.
Big opportunity here for this these young defenders, for sure.
So 5 minutes, 2 seconds left in this game. And so they'll try to come up with a play. They've just run the ball. That's all they've done. They hadn't tried to throw it this time. Hooker up 28-7, so it looks like that'll be the matchup next week. Dibble's running away from Cashin, 51-26. Central Salisaw, 30-20. Quapaw coming back.
Interesting.
Fairview beating Hobart 61-6.
Boy, Ringling, they're
yeah,
just thinking
34-28.
Yeah.
Crescent coming back on them. Apache has taken the lead, 34-31 on Thomas. Pawnee still up 38-18. And so those are some of the games we kind of watching there. Moreland and Walters tied at 12.
That's an interesting score there because
Yeah.
Walters was pretty good, but, man, says a little bit about Minco, I think.
Oh, yeah, it says a lot about Minco.
Well, you know, Moreland was not a bad football team. We shut them out, but they were.
God, we shut out a lot of teams.
Yeah, we did.
Or didn't. Some of them
Well,
just barely got 7.
Yeah, and one was on a pick 6, and
Yeah.
the other was on a busted. We almost shut out 5 teams.
Yeah.
in a
And
two-game
so
stretch.
4th and goal on the 6-yard line. He's going to look to throw it. They're there. He intercepts it. And that's A.J. Russell, I believe. No, it wasn't Russell. Who is that?
I cannot tell.
I'll get you here in just a moment. Cameron, did you see who that was? Was that Bratcher?
Number 6.
Yep. No,
Number
it's
6?
Bratcher's got the ball. Yeah, it's Bratcher.
Bratcher, Jace
Yeah.
Bratcher.
Jace,
All right.
yeah.
Okay, Jay, I couldn't tell either. Jace Bratcher with the interception on 4th goal. They tried a little trickeration there. They ran out. That's all they were doing was running the ball. Tried to throw it to the tight end, and there was Jace Bratcher. Gets the pick and runs it all the way up to the 26-yard line. And so
Cool.
the shutout continues.
Yeah, that's you know.
Bend
I
don't
want
break,
that
right?
shutout,
Yeah.
man. I want that shutout, and that's a victory for the Minco Young defense there.
I know Coach McGregor is loving that the young guy stepped up there, made it happen. So got some other guys in there. Looks like center is Mason Treat. I think Mullinax is in there. Mivas. Sayerath going to throw it out to True Love. True Love takes the pass, makes a nice little cut.
Nice move.
Trying to bounce to the outside.
Nice.
He does.
Whoa,
Finally knocked down.
yeah.
And a flag.
15 more yards.
Uh-oh, he's going to stay down.
Yeah, he kind of got whacked there.
He's going to hop up.
Yeah.
And maybe his ankle or something.
He
So
doesn't leave.
he got the first down.
Yeah.
So Cashton Johnson going to take his place. And so that should be
Yeah.
another 15 yards.
It looks like he's all right. He's shaking it off pretty good. Just
And so that ball will move up to the, let's see where they mark that off of. I think that'll be another 15. Should get into the Badger territory. And
True Love's a tough kid.
he has
tough runner.
Well, and he's got some quickness to him
yeah,
too.
he does.
And so all the way to the 46-yard line. There's 4 minutes, 37 seconds. Sayerath at quarterback. Cashton Johnson getting some time at running back. 55's out there too. Oh, and there's Johnson, and he's going to break another tackle. He's going to roll forward. He's going to find some contact, and he's going to keep going. But he's going to get all the way to the 31-yard line.
How about that?
Cashton Johnson. We do have a Badger down. So 55, Jack Mivas was in there. Well, he came around and pulled around, had a nice block by Jack Mivas, broke Cashton free. And so Johnson able to get a whole chunk of yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line.
Man, what domination by the Bulldogs.
Boy, that's just a freshman. That old Johnson, if you've watched any middle school ball, he is hard to get down, and you could just see why. He's strong for just a freshman. Imagine what he's going to look like next year.
No doubt.
Alicio, make sure he's going to get strong out there. High snap, still gets it to Johnson. He's going to have to get to the outside. He does. He's going to try to spin. He's going to fall forward to about the 25-yard line.
5 yards? Wow.
I think they're going to say the 26. So, 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5 with 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. Let's see if I see anybody else out there. Number 59, Ashton Stevenson playing left tackle. Jack Mivas, left guard. Mason Treat, center. So both Mivases out there. Tucker Mivas at right tackle and Trapper Mullinax playing that right guard spot. Ferguson, Brummel, and I think they got movement there.
Something.
So Peyton Ferguson, Aiden Brummel, and
Offside. Oh,
A.J. Russell is out there as receivers. Bratcher's still playing tight end. And so got a little early movement there,
Yep.
and so that'll move it back just a little bit. So 2nd down and 10. Boy, that's fun. watching Cashton Johnson get a few carries. Huh?
Is.
He's had to, in middle school or the Jones Junior High games, he's had to deal with concussions.
He has.
And
He got tackled at Hinton, and they hit the ground really hard.
Yeah.
And
so Hayden Mock comes out. Also, Landon Wright comes out as receiver. And so going to get it to True Love. And he's going to break one. He
Oh,
gets
my
to the
goodness.
outside. He puts the speed on. Stiff arm. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Taylor True Love with the stiff arm down the sideline. Punches it in. Boy, he ran with purpose there, didn't he?
he ran with purpose, and
He was not going to be denied.
Wow.
And he got it in. Personal foul on somebody. I guess too much celebration out there for the referee, so he's going to call on the Bulldogs.
that's ridiculous.
And he's going to ask him. I kind of feel like they might have said something they shouldn't have said.
Yeah, he probably did.
And so they'll either back it up on the try or back it up on the kick. I would take the kick.
I would too.
Down to 3 minutes, 2 seconds. It looks like that's what they're going to do. I think that's what it was called. I think it was either a taunting call or somebody on the Bulldogs said something they shouldn't have said.
Yeah, Hookers, they pulled away from Minco. It was 36-7.
Okay.
And,
So it looks
we're gonna
like
play
that's who
Hooker
we'll be
next
playing.
week.
Bulldog against Bulldogs.
Yeah,
I'm just glad they got to make the drive.
no joke.
And so True Love pulled in from behind. He doesn't get in. He almost got in. He tried to reach it over. And so with 3 minutes, 2 seconds left, the Bulldogs go up 48-0.
That Ringling Crest game would be fun to watch, wouldn't it? It's
Oh, yeah.
34-28, start the fourth quarter. Man, Dibble there put it on cash
Yeah.
in, and
They were a good team. We knew it when we played them. They were good.
Apache, as you said, pulled ahead, and Moreland is down to Walters right
Crescent
now.
right behind, down by 6 on Ringland, 34-28. Yeah. Apache up by 3, 34-31. Walters pulls ahead, 18-12. Pawnee is dominated, so it looks like they're going to be playing
That
Central
South
South. Still
game
just
is pretty
30-20,
interesting.
yeah. So,
You know, I think for a while the only team that maybe beats Minco is Minco, if that makes sense.
yeah. Well,
No.
probably the one thing they're really going to have to watch is that
Snap.
snap. They're going to
Yeah.
have to really, really get better at that.
I suspect they'll be
'Cause
working on that a little bit this week.
Hookers played well all year. They've
Oh,
only
yeah.
lost 2 games.
Yeah, they're a good football.
And so,
you know, after
good football
after
team.
tonight, you're going to start playing some really darn good football
Yeah,
teams.
It's
It's hard.
It doesn't get easier.
No.
But the good thing is Hooker will have to make the long drive to
Yeah.
Minco. What is that, like a 4-hour, almost a 3.5
It
hour
is.
drive? So
Here in 2 years, you and I will know.
that's right.
In fact, we got to drive there twice in the same year.
Yeah.
I thought that would be
Texhoma.
in Hooker.
And Texhoma was a little farther than
Yeah.
Hooker. Yeah.
So I think it's a little over. Is it a little over 4 hours?
It's
That
4
was-
hours to
yeah.
Texhoma. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they'll be kicking from the 25-yard line. So McMurtry's going to kick this one. And he gets it up in the air. Nice
Pretty good kick.
Down to the 27. This is Lauderdale. And there's Ness. Couldn't get him down. There's the chase by Taylor.
Oh, man, I tell you what.
Pulls him down. I believe that was who that. No, Sayerath.
Yeah.
That's who that was. Sayerath went.
He was trying to strip
Well,
that
he's got a
ball.
little bit of speed sometimes. I
Yeah,
forget
he
he
does.
has that. And he does. And so got him down at the 35-yard line. So pretty good job by the special teams for them to only have the ball at the 35.
54 is going in, Pastor.
Yep,
Mike.
54 is coming in. He is, let me see. That's Mason Treat.
Okay.
That's Mason Treat.
All right.
And so it looks like, yeah. Let's see if anybody I haven't called yet.
253 to preserve this shutout.
And so I think all the names we've been calling are out there. Nobody different. So handoff up the middle. There's Johnston and True Love on the tackle. So good job by Cashton Johnson and Taylor True Love getting that tackle. Boy, you know, you think when you're graduating so many seniors this year, you kind of go, well,
Yeah.
what's it going to look like? And let me tell you what it's going to look like. it's a whole bunch of other athletes ready to play is what it's going to look like.
Obviously it will be, adjustments and things like that. But we'll be in the playoffs next year. I fully believe it.
We'll have a good offensive line, a good defensive line. We'll have athletes ready to go. And so I don't think there's going to be a drop-off. We got good coaches, and they coach well all the way down into middle school. There's True Love, turns it in. Good job there, and he gets the tackle. And that's the way to fight it. And it looks like Milligan's having a little bit of a struggle. Getting tired of getting tackled, I think. So 3rd down and 1.
I don't blame him.
He's
been a long night.
He's gotten hit a lot.
I will say, Elmore City, credit to them. They have played hard. They've struggled all night long, but I tell you what, they get up every play and do their best.
Yeah, they didn't quit the second half. They tried to get a couple scores. Couple times they've been down ready to score, but 2 turnovers deep into the Bulldog territory has kept them from scoring.
Yep.
So pitch to the outside. True Love chasing. Johnston chasing. Nice cut. Ooh, Mason Treat gets trucked by Milligan, and finally Johnston pulls him down, and Treat is not getting up.
No.
He got hit hard.
Yep.
And so clock will
knocked
stop.
Him out for a second, but he's moving around a little bit.
Clock will stop at 1 minute, 22 seconds. And that's one of those, you get a senior hitting a freshman, and that's kind of what happens sometimes. Or sophomore, sorry. Mason Treat's a sophomore. They moved in this year.
Yeah.
So
good family.
Yeah, good family. Is it representative or senator?
State Senator Greg
Senator,
Treat, yeah.
That's right, senator.
And his mother is Oklahoma County clerk.
Okay.
Elected.
And so hope Mason's okay. They're taking a look at him. I'm glad he kind of rolled around.
Yeah.
He got popped pretty hard there. So 1:22 left in this
the wind
game.
out of him, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. That shoulder went right into his rib cage. Well, so next Friday, right here in Minco, America, we'll get to watch second-round action of playoffs, and it should be a good time, and it should be a good game. They'll only get better from here, and so we're excited to see what this Bulldog defense can do again.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the ones that you're just impressed with, man. That defense just week after week after week played so well. And so even a few guys not playing tonight that usually play will get their chance as well next week to get in. So I'm glad we've gotten some rest. Birchfield and McMurtry and some of those other guys have come out. The second half didn't have to play, and so you got to appreciate that. Looks like Mason's going to get up. I think he just got his bell rung a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'd get my bell rung too if I had a shoulder with me like that.
Yeah, that Milligan was running hard right there, and he came hard. So Coach Roberts checking on him.
Yeah, I got him right in the rib cage. You're right. Yeah,
Shane Godwin giving him a smile.
Yeah.
There you go. He's going to come off. And so I'm glad he got up. So 1st and 10 for the Badgers. And I think who was over there? Was that Hayden Mock? Hayden Mock lined up over the line. He got in the neutral zone. And that's from that quick snap.
Yeah.
You got to hurry and get down, and he just lined up over the line. So 1st and 5.
Just a few plays from going to the house here.
That's
minute
right.
14 left.
Minute 14. And so clock.
Pastor, I'm excited.
Clock's rolling.
We get another week.
That's right. Another week of football.
And,
how long has it been since the Bulldogs have got to the 3rd round?
It's been 3 or 4 years.
It's been a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah.
I'd like to know that. You're going to have to look that up for me next week.
I will, I think.
And so here's the snap. Going to look to throw.
I think 2019.
Gets it up. There's a few. Too many Bulldogs.
Oh.
Johnston trying to catch it. Brummel trying to catch it. They ran into each other. There was more Bulldogs than there was Badgers there. So 46 seconds left.
Yeah.
I think got his ankle just a little bit.
Oh, boy.
Both of them wanted it. When that ball's up in the air, in baseball you yell out, mine, 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 but football, that doesn't happen.
Yeah. These boys are competitive with one another, trust me. They're
2nd and 5. He's going to pitch it out to number 15. He's got some room. Somebody's going to have to get him. Johnston does. Gets him down. Clock's going to keep moving. So down to about the 23-yard line. We're at 39 seconds. So as soon as they get it set, it'll go.
I want to say
clock
2019 was less than
Okay.
the third round. But I'll have to
We'll have to
find
check
out,
it.
Yeah.
35 seconds. They
Check my
might.
Trivia.
They'll get one more playoff maybe. And so 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
And they're going to pitch it out to number 15.
Keep him out of there. Keep him out there.
Tucker Mivas grabs him and pulls him down. Good tackle by
Gonna be short
Tucker
of the first
Mivas.
down.
And that'll be 2nd down and 1. 8 seconds.
They're not going to play it. So
And this will be the end of the game.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us here, Minco Bulldogs.tv. And once again, your number 3 in the state, Minco Bulldogs, win 48-0 against the Elmore City Badgers. A good game, good defense, another shutout by this really good, strong defensive squad. And so we're glad that you joined us, and we'll get ready to see some second-round action next week as we'll watch these Bulldogs take on probably the Hooker Bulldogs. And so thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week. Once again, Minco 48, Elmore City 0.